Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins here. We've got the UFO sightings that have been coming in this whole week right here at Third Phase of Moon, and we're excited to bring them to you. So buckle up, everybody. We've got some incredible evidence, and we are getting to the source, the people, you who are capturing it, and we want to get your opinions tonight in this live premiere and your chats. It really means a lot. So let's roll the first video coming out of Mexico. I'm not a meteorologist nor a weatherman, but whatever the heck this is, it's weird. Watch this.
We got going here, like a tornado of clouds, a runway or something. Fucking spiritual alien situation we got going here, like a tornado of clouds, a runway or something.
All right, so we're rolling this video again, and like I said, I'm not a meteorologist, but whatever this atmospheric phenomenon is, it's pretty crazy. I don't think it's a tornado. A funnel cloud, it's just very bizarre, especially coming out of Mexico. The height of this cloud formation, this funnel cloud, gets pretty quite high. I'm estimating probably about 10 to 15,000 feet up. This thing's massive. Some people will also say it could be pareidolia. A lot of people see faces in the cloud, but this one's pretty distinct. Is this some kind of weather manipulation or strange environmental conditions? Again, it just doesn't look right. It looks out of place. Brett, what's your thoughts here?
Yeah, Blake, you could hear the excitement in his capture right here. He's filming something he's finding very interesting. He makes note of this strange particular face. He thinks it's kind of like a representation of maybe an alien culture with some weather phenomenon. Weird stuff. Could this be Project Bluebeam or possibly HARP? I'm not going to say that this is that, but we're looking at something very curious. I do like the face in there. Like you said, could this be pareidolia? That's a possibility, but there's distinct features. You see the eyes, the nose, and even the mouth. It's a curious sighting.
That's why we're sharing it, and sometimes we get these submissions in regards to weather, strange weather, and what's happening near the end of 2021. We've been seeing strange weather across America. Storms, tornadoes, very early in the season, but now coming out of Mexico, this incredibly large, lengthy funnel cloud that resembles something that I've never quite seen before. That's why we're sharing it to you right here at Third Phase of Moon. Now, let's get to the next video coming in of what looks to be a glowing orb over a field. It's a capture, and we want to share it with you. Take a look at this. So the quality of the video is pretty low, but what we're looking at is quite incredible. If this is authentic footage of a plasmic orb, I think this is some good stuff right here. Could there be some kind of manipulation? Maybe the person that's shooting this is trying to fool us. Maybe a reflection off a window. Or could it be the real thing? Because when we're looking at it a little closer, I'm not seeing any indications like that. This seems very genuine. What's your thoughts here, Brett?
Yeah, somebody submitted this to us earlier this morning, and I was taking a close look at it. Yeah, I was pretty impressed with the footage itself. This large glowing static ball of electricity, or what people may call plasma orbs. We're looking at something that is real curious. I'm getting a closer look. We're looking at it. Are you seeing any lines? Could this be static electricity flowing through power lines and creating this plasmic ball? I'm not hearing any static come from this because when we received the video, we didn't have any audio to go along with it. we're looking at something that's quite incredible. Is it just a normal static electrical discharge? Is that what we're looking at?
Absolutely, Brent. Good call. That definitely looks like it could be power lines back there off in the distance. And this energy, this plasmic energy ball's basically just skimming across the wires, a power surge. Definitely, again, strange video. And that's why we're sharing it too. We want to get to the bottom of the phenomenon. And sometimes we get it right, sometimes we don't. But we're putting it out there as fast as possible. So speaking of incredible footage that have just come in to Third Phase Moon, here's a good one. Commercial pilots capture the same plasmic ball, but this time up at approximately 20 to 30,000 feet. All right, we're looking at this video once again, and it is spectacular to behold. We're on the front lines of UFOs, and this seems to be one of them, and it's huge. I'm surprised this hasn't made the world news, but sometimes Third Phase Moon's breaking it, and they follow up shortly afterwards, as usual. But looking at this incredible video, once again, I'm going to have to roll out a rocket because it does emerge out of the clouds as we see it sometimes in night launches from Cape Canaveral. But this then all of a sudden just stays stationary. It stops. Rockets continue into the stratosphere and beyond into space. This thing is just hanging over there at about 20 to 30,000 feet, and it's definitely capturing the pilot's eyes. And what's crazy too, it even gets closer to the pilot. Brett, what's your thoughts here? Missile, rocket, new technology, Space Force? I just have no idea what this possibly could be.
Yeah, this stuff is awesome. I'm loving this new information, the new UFO videos that we're receiving on a daily basis. What are these pilots capturing? I'm glad they had the sense of mind to pull out the camera and film whatever this is. I'm not seeing any rocket thrust or the smoke trail behind it. I'm just seeing this bright glowing orb. It looks like a mini sun just pop out of the clouds and starts to go skyward and then just hover there. It just stops. Rockets don't do that, so I'm ruling that out. Could this be a drone? Have we ever seen a drone with this kind of luminosity that could light up the clouds this brightly? I've never seen anything like it. Could this be new technologies, Space Force, or something more otherworldly? That's a big question.
Yeah, I'm with you, Brent. That is the big question. I'm possibly thinking that it could be the Starship being developed by SpaceX, where he's sending up the Starship, then it comes down and does this horizontal flip and becomes an airborne vehicle to land and vertically land on the pad. But I'm not aware of Elon Musk launching the Starship at night, and he hasn't done this in quite a while, so I'm gonna have to rule out Starship. This is something spectacular, and I'm so glad we're sharing it with you. Good stuff. When footage comes in from commercial airline pilots or passengers, especially at 20 to 30,000 feet up in the air, that's where a lot of UFOs, in my opinion, like to hide out. So let's roll the next video. At 20 to 30,000 feet, take a look at this. So let's roll it back. Whatever this object is, again, it gets a little old saying it, but this looks like the Tic Tac. This isn't an airplane, in my opinion, or any kind of, conventional drone or a helicopter. This seems to be skipping out of the clouds, almost like a skipping stone on top of water if you're to throw a stone. This is pretty interesting. It kind of darts in and out of the clouds. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it's, again, looking and relating to the stories that we've heard from the Navy pilots. Brent, what's your thoughts here?
Yeah, this is a good capture. I like the way the passenger or pilot, whoever captured this, struggled to get the shot. This object, whatever it is seems to be some distance away from the airplane, and he zooms in, and we see this white object. Like you say, it could look like a tic-tac or a flying saucer, a disc, and it seems to kind of do peekaboo kind of techniques, and it's hiding in the clouds and makes itself present again. This thing's amazing. I like the movements. It's kind of darting left to right. It's dipping. It's not going in a trajectory, a straight line. This thing's making odd maneuvers, Blake.
Absolutely, Brent. The telemetry behind this seems unorthodox, something that doesn't quite add up. The propulsion behind this seems quite curious. Like you mentioned, this doesn't seem to be just heading in one trajectory, Brent, in a straight line as regular planes do. This is kind of moving and undulating left to right and picking up speed and slowing down. It's very strange indeed. This is a good one, and I believe that there's no manipulation here. This video is genuine. That's what we try to do. If we see any kind of trickery, we're going to call it out. But right now, I believe, again, as we always do when we post up these UFO videos, that they're legit. Sometimes we just don't know what it is. That's the point of Third Phase of Moon. We're trying to find out together. So, again, leave your comments below, guys. I want to get your thoughts on these incredible videos. Now, we've got another one for you. Buckle up. You're going to love this. Watch. Photographs received from James C. Goodall, aviation expert. He's one of the Third Phase of Moon team members, and he sends us information on the front line. He knows we get it out super fast. We receive videos from James C. Goodall, and these are the photographs, again, at approximately 20 to 30,000 feet in the air of what looks to be some kind of missile or rocket in close proximity to a commercial airliner or maybe a military jet up there. Not exactly sure what's going on. All I could say is that whatever this object is seems to have a fiery tail behind it, which represents propulsion of rocket form, and then its bulbous front. Unique feature. We ran it across some of our team members, and Alex brought up a couple of photographs of what looks to be possibly like-kind rockets. Bezos, the Blue Origin, definitely has the same feature as this, but my question is, why are they having it in such close proximity to an airliner? To me, this would be very dangerous. Some people, like Alex, also mentioned that this could be an escort plane that's keeping up with the rockets, trying to figure out or test this missile.